Hello and welcome to my first attempt at a video diary. My name is Samantha Price and I'm going to be creating the role of Perdita for Wigglesworth's brand new opera based on The Winter's Tale. Very exciting. So have asked me to keep a video diary just to give a very small insight into all the preparation and the process involved backstage just leading up to opening night of a brand new opera. So as I speak, week one is done in the can, but as anyone in this industry will tell you, there's a huge amount of work that goes into preparing for even day one. So from my point of view, I was starting to prepare the role of Perdita while I was in China just before Christmas last year. Now, as you're aware well, you may not be aware, but as this is a brand new opera, fresh from the mind of the wonderful Ryan Wigglesworth, there is nothing to refer to. There are no recordings, there's nothing to watch, there are no previous productions to getting any insight from. It's all fresh and new and waiting to be created, which is very exciting, but it means when you're learning the notes and learning the music to start with, you have to get the information from the page and work with some amazing coaches to try and create the role from scratch. So I was in China and having to rely on, at that point, some recordings from a brief session I'd had before going out, and then there were some Sibelius tracks to listen to, all sorts of things to try and learn as much as you can by yourself. And then obviously with the huge help from wonderful coaches like Mr. Michael Pollock, you are a legend. You try and get as much as you can to be ready for day one. So it's a case of trying to figure out where on the page can I get my note from, and breaking down the rhythms, and getting as prepared as you can musically before day one. Which normally is maybe your only opportunity to sing through the music with a conductor straight without any production to start with. You might get one day, possibly two if you're lucky. Whereas last week was a real treat that we had a whole week dedicated to music, which was amazing. And actually Monday was the best treat of all, that, it's usually like first day of school, everyone sort of, sussing out what the tune's going to be like and listening to everyone sing through with their parts for the first time. But we didn't have to do that. We got to meet everyone, and we had a very brief chat from Rory Kinnear just to give us a little bit of insight to start with of what he envisages the production will be like. But then in the afternoon, we got to listen to Ryan, with the help of Mr. Nicholas Ansel Evans, playing through the entire opera, and he was singing in all the parts. So we had two grand pianos in the room next to each other trying to create the sound of the orchestra, and Ryan was singing all parts as much as he could, plus bits of chorus, just to give us a sense of what the whole picture is like from start to finish. Because as he says that, especially for a role like mine, I'm just a baby in Act 1, so I'm not in Act 1 at all, really. And so it gives me an opportunity to listen to what comes before and the context of where in the story I'll be coming into it in Act 2. And just a better sense of, from start to finish, what to expect a little bit of, anyway. And then the rest of the week we did have to do some work. We cracked on with coachings, individual coachings, and then groups working with Ryan, and then with some assistant conducting work. And then eventually by the end of the week we came together on Friday afternoon to sing through the whole opera together, which is very exciting after spending so long trying to imagine what it's going to be like. To hear it in a bit more context, hearing what everyone else has got to offer initially before we even get into a bit more of the story with Rory, it's really exciting. And it's very humbling to be in the room with such amazing talent. The cast is a dream cast, and I feel very lucky that I get to be a part of it, really. There's going to be some exciting performances going on. And so we've just about to go into week 2, so we will start production next week. Hopefully get to see the model box show to see what to expect maybe from the set, and a bit more information from the costumes, and it'll all start to become a bit more real, I think. So yeah, hopefully I haven't waffled on too much, but I'm going to try and just give little videos once a week, maybe, just leading into the final stages to track the progress. And from a personal point of view, this week was very memorable. Completely off topic, but I have to just say congratulations to my sister. She gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. I became an auntie for the first time ever, so well done, Laura. You're my hero. Okay,